welcome back, everyone. Kcoin is back at lower zones, and we're back with another technical analysis on Kcoin. Basically, since last time we checked, it was near here. We predicted very nicely this fill of imbalance zones, and which resulted, of course, like let's almost like 40% of market price movement, like a correction movement, and in combined price has fell like 55%, which is massive. Now, let's get one thing straight. We do have Kcoin in the spot holdings, and we still see like if we zoom out on bigger, holy shit, if we zoom out on even bigger time frames, then we see that we are way too far away from the all-time highs. So this coin still has a potential, and we see current dip to be like a perfect buying opportunity, of course, for those who still don't have the K coin. But on smaller time frames, let's take a look. So right now we have like 40, what did I say, like 48, 49, 90%, 90%, 40% of market price movement, and there is a probability of seeing a further movement to the lower zone. So let's remove all the unnecessary things here. Now we'll leave this one, and let's put it like retest successful, like this. So now on a daily time frame, we are monitoring still currently how price, so current candle, will react to this zone basically. If we manage to close the price below 200 EMA, then of course there is a probability of seeing price to fall as low as like in zones of like this and this, so in between these two lines here, which would be again another good opportunity for a possible spot trade. So let's remove these ones as well because they have been filled. Now, Kcoin did have massive once again dip, and it's still dipping. Markets are bleeding fully, and there is not much to say because when we have like these fears on the markets, then it's better to stay away. But of course, always you have to keep eye on the markets because everyone wants to take some bites. Now, keep an eye on this zone, and if we break this zone and daily secures, then a probable movement would be, let's get the path, something like this, and then a nice bounce to the upper zones, possibly making new all-time high, maybe, who knows. So yeah, I don't know actually. Kcoin, it's dipping pretty hard. Let's go and take a look on 30 minute, nah, on 1 hour time frame. Holy. Okay. So you can clearly see, let's even take here like breakout structure, clean break, whoa, clean breakout structure, and basically, of course, here as well, breakout structure, and here as well, breakout structure, yet another breakout structure. So we are just farming those breakout structures, and we are dipping even further to lower zones. Now, let's take a look on a daily time frame. Where was the 200 EMA and 100 EMA? Let's put it here, and the color white. So this is the zone we need to keep an eye on now because we formed one of the like breakout structures. There is a probability of seeing again, like we had a dip, nice similar to this one, some kind of small recovery, not even touching this like zone, and then a further dip. Now if this next breakout structure happens, which might be even like this zone, as we mentioned, this support zone right now on the daily time frame, then we might see a further movement, and of course then it would be a perfect setup for you to buy some cake in the spot holdings. But I don't know, to be honest, we did catch pretty good dip on the Pancake Swap coin, but it looks way too bad to buy right now. Although, of course, we're right now, I'm talking about like leverage trading, but to buy in the spot holding is like perfect. You just let's put some buy zones basically. Where are you? Damn. Okay. So of course, first buying setup would be here. Then the next buying place would be here, and the third one would be here. Now, if by any chance we see a further dip to lower zones, the another like buying setup would be maybe closer to here, and we would portion them like, let's say, 2% of portfolio, 1% of portfolio, 1% of portfolio, or no, 2%, 1%, 2%, 1%. 2, 2, 1, 1 in combined basically 6% of total capital. But I really doubt that we see Pancake Swap coin near like dollar and at two, at least anytime soon, because we are still on the edge to possibly start like a proper healthy bull market. And again, this kind of correction is what we just needed for prices to reset. And from here, there is a probability of seeing a good setup to the upper zones, which would be considered as a healthy bullish movement because we had a proper like correction move. So this red zone is basically our dollar cost average zone where we just buy for the spot holdings. And of course, if you want to trade on smaller time frames, go on 30-minute time frame and just wait for like another break of structure to form. You can see, let me remove this one. You can see we are already seeing some kind of green candle. We just like previously mentioned that we might see some kind of up movement and then a possible next break of structure to form. So that's it for the Pancake Swap coin. A lot of moves happened. 50% is a lot. So time to buy, basically, I think. As always, stay tuned and stay safe. See you next time.